as mentioned in one of my previous videos, I work at the Southside Cinemas Mall, and one of my bosses is giving me movies to watch. He's giving me a bunch of them. I have like 5 more to get through as of right now. And all of them are A24 films, so I'm excited to get through those. And I think I'm going to do an A24 series probably pretty soon. I'll probably just keep watching them because I'm having a great time with them so far. But the next one that he gave me on the list, he gave me this one with Kung Fu Hustle. Then he gave me 5 other ones I'm going to do randomly at random times. So look out for those. If you're interested, subscribe if you like A24 because we're getting through a bunch of them. But today we're going to be talking about one that I had not really heard of, but he had been telling me a lot about, and so he just lended it to me. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. The Killing of a Sacred Deer was released in 2017. It was written by Yorgos Lanthimos and Efthimis Philippou, and directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. I apologize if I butchered those names. There are lots of letters. So, first of all, no spoilers here. I will not spoil anything that happens in the ending of this film. It is one that could be spoiled, and I'm not going to spoil it, I promise. I just want to mention that this is the coolest art that I've seen for a Blu-ray ever. I'll try to get close up. It is so cool. It is literally, you can see Colin Farrell and what's-her-face in the thing, Nicole Kidman, in Barry Keoghan upside down. And what I like about it a lot too is when you put it on your shelf, you're supposed to put it on like this, but then the thing is upside down, so you actually have to do it in a reverse order. It's a cool freaking thing. I'm gonna buy it literally as soon as we're done filming this because I just finished watching this movie minutes ago and I haven't had a chance to buy it. I'm going to buy it. Like, I really like it a lot. So the idea of this film, how do I explain this without spoiling things? Essentially, this doctor befriends this patient of his son. The patient dies. It's kind of his fault. And so he befriends his son, who is played by Barry Keoghan. And Barry Keoghan is upset that his father has died and blames it on the doctor, even though they're kind of becoming friends. So, somehow, and they don't explain this at all, which I kind of like a lot, he casts this curse on the family, where the entire family is going to die unless the doctor kills one of the family members. That's the whole idea of the film. And I'm not going to talk about the ending at all because it is spoilery and awesome and also sickening. So really what the whole movie's about is Colin Farrell's character trying to decipher who he should kill in his family, if he should kill anyone at all, to end this curse, or if they should all die. And also suffering from the idea of, is it really his fault that the patient died, or is it somebody else's fault? And it takes a really slow approach to this, and I appreciate that. Most movies that are slow I don't enjoy. This movie is completely different. This movie takes its time explaining things. The first half hour, Barry Keoghan's character is nice and just a little creepy because he's mentally ill for sure, in which I do mention he is mentally ill, which I appreciate. But really, it takes its time as saying, all right, listen, this is Colin Farrell's character, this is Nicole Kidman's character, this is Barry Keoghan's character, this is how they know each other, and it shows all of that instead of just telling you, which I really appreciate. And then it gets into the weirdness of the A24-ness of the film, which, if you're unfamiliar with A24, almost every one of their movies is, if not all of them, are a little freaky, a little off-kilter, so to speak. And this one's no different. And it's really cool, because then the kids are getting sick, just as Barry Keoghan's character said they would, and it is up to Colin Farrell to decide who, if anyone, should die for his own sin, right? Because he murdered someone, pretty much. And it is a cool psychological thriller. It is. I sat here on edge the entire time. Like, what would I do in this position? Like, if this happened to me, would I be able to make a decision? I don't know. I think the answer is probably no, but I feel like I'm not talking about the ending. I don't know. Cool ending. I liked the ending a lot. It's definitely a logical ending, I think, and it's a cool ending for sure. It's definitely an A24 ending, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, the whole general idea of this film is really cool, as most A24 films are. I like the acting a lot. Colin Farrell is one of my favorite actors in general, as long as we ignore Bullseye from Daredevil. He was in one of my favorite movies of all time, In Bruges, which if you haven't seen it, please go check that out. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. I genuinely think that the filmmaking is perfect in that film, and a lot of that has to do with Colin Farrell, who is really, really good in that film, and he's really, really good here. He really takes a moment to focus on the dramatic side of his acting here. It is not a comedy by any means. There's nothing funny in this movie. I think literally I never laughed once. There's nothing funny, so it's not one of his comedic roles. It's definitely a darker side, and the way he speaks in this film, like, he emanates, I'm a doctor, right? And it works very well. Nicole Kidman is also very good. I actually have not seen Nicole Kidman yet in a movie, so I thought this is kind of cool to check her out a little bit. I haven't, at least I don't think I've seen her in a movie before. My watch keeps going off, by the way, thinking I'm talking to it, so if I keep looking at my watch, that's why I keep pressing the button. Ignore that. And Barry Keoghan's really, really good. I actually have only seen him in Eternals, so it's nice to kind of see him at a different pace. And I gotta say, he was good in both. He was the highlight of both movies. He was one of the few reasons I liked Eternals. And he's, I mean, I love this movie for many reasons, but he's definitely a big part of it. Barry Keoghan gives a scary performance here. And people are saying that he might be the Joker in the new Batman movie, which I'm very excited for, by the way. And I honestly, after seeing this performance, I can see that. Like, I actually think he would be a good Joker. Do I want Joaquin Phoenix back? Absolutely, I want Joaquin Phoenix back. Will he come back? Probably not. I would love it, but probably not. I think that Barry Keoghan is a fine, suitable replacement, although I don't think we need more Jokers. I think it's okay if we just kind of relax where we are with the other Batman villains and move on from there. But yeah, this movie is super chilling, super creepy, super awesome. If you have not seen it, please check it out. It definitely does sag towards the end, I will say. A lot of the ending is kind of slow, and once the kids start getting ill, I feel like they should have picked up the pace a little bit, just simply because it takes so much time. And a lot of the things that are explored in that time is really good. Like, I appreciate that we go through and, you know, we see that Colin Farrell tries to do this thing. He tries to do this thing to get out of it. And it's cool, but I feel like a lot happens, but a lot of time goes by. And I feel like it does suffer from a little bit of sag there, but not a whole lot. It is kind of a negative, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, I still think you should definitely check it out. It's still one of my favorite movies I've ever seen. I think literally I do really enjoy it. It's super chilling. And I really think they should have picked up the pace there, and it could have been a perfect movie if they just cut out a couple things. Just a couple things. And if you want anything more specific, let me know in the comments down below, and we can talk spoilers if you'd like. But I'm not going to spoil the ending at all, because I will not do that to you. I'm going to go ahead and give The Killing of a Sacred Deer an A. Have you guys seen The Killing of a Sacred Deer? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. I love talking to you guys in the comments, so definitely consider doing that. And please consider subscribing. It's a huge, huge help. I don't know what I'm doing yet for my 250 subscriber special, but we do have our 200 subscriber special live on New Year's Eve from 1 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. So definitely consider tuning in for that, at least for a little bit. We have a bunch of segments. I will be posting them on my Facebook. Link in the comments, link in the description box below to my Facebook group. Feel free to join that. I have updates on there. I will have polls. I will have things like that. But let me know in the comments below what you want me to do for my 250 subscriber special. I need suggestions, because I have no idea what to do for that. So let me know in the comments down below. I did for my 100. I watched the Room and I reviewed that. For my 150 subscriber special, I dressed up like Spider-Man. I went to Walmart and filmed that for you guys. Check out that video. It's very fun. And I'm doing this live stream for 8 hours here. Let me know what you want me to do for the next one. Whatever you want me to do, let me know in the comments below, and I will pick one of them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.